The premise of the movie is mom and dad are going on vacation alone, but Alex, played by Selena Gomez, decided to go party in Brooklyn, and her parents were like, ew, Brooklyn, no way. Alex says, whatever, I'm a wizard, I do what I want. And she turns the family diner into an enchanted train. Good idea, right? Except she goes uptown instead of to Brooklyn, you crazy women drivers. Justin, the brother, uses his big wand to save them, and the damage is done. Mom and dad walk in and say, party's over, you kids are coming on vacation with us. Did anyone notice that Alex go all alphabet 9 minutes in, and I'll stand there with the wizard. I'm gonna win the wizard competition and I will be the full wizard. Mom declares this vacation magic free, so you better keep your wand at home, except you, Justin, you can whip that thing out whenever you want, because I know you know what to do with yours, okay? So the family goes off to the Caribbean, one of the most magical places in the world, code for cheap, to film in Puerto Rico, just like PPP. It's a real family vacation with matching outfits and snorkeling. What was that scene with the guy rowing the boat and Selena trying to take off her snorkel mask and knocking her family into the pier? It was like the scene in Camp Rock where the girl almost fell off the stage. Awkward. It was all going fun, except memory lane is the longest road ever. When can we do something Selena wants to do? And she wants to do Javier. Javier is the one who knocked her family off the pier with his abs and dazzling smile. On the street, they meet a magician, a street musician, with a parrot who claims to be born a wizard, but he lost his family wizard competition and now his lady is a bird. Caw-caw! Meanwhile, Justin, rocking a sassy hat and a Caribbean bang, wants to hang out with him and go see the Piedra de los Sueños, the Stone of Dreams, the most important wizard artifact ever. But it's Alex's turn to choose the activity, so she chooses Javier. Windsurfing. Justin is really good at it, so she casts a spell on him and he starts going really fast, and then he takes out his wand. What's magic doing on this trip? And I love that the parents just watch like, yeah, he's really good at it. And then Selena or Justin gets mad, and so Selena, then he puts a spell on her and she washes up on the shore and falls into a sand castle, and her arm is like this big. I'm staring at her arm in that bathing suit, and she says, well, every castle needs a princess. No? Okay. Her delivery of that line was so perfect. She reminded me of Sutton Foster. Then the movie really starts. So Selena is sick of family time, and dad's back hair, and mom's full-on makeup and sundresses, and says, Mom and Dad, I wish you had never met, in Hocus Pocus, and the mother doesn't recognize her and thinks Selena is the maid. And dad is using magic and flirting with other girls, and everything's a mess. The father tells them they are screwed if you did the memory spell, and you're going to lose all your memories too. Unless, what about the Piedra de los Sueños, the Stone of Dreams? So they get out the street magic guy and his bird, and they all go, caw-caw! And then there's quicksand. Okay, it's actually look more like quick mud, and spiders and all these things they have to overcome to get to the stone and reverse the parent spell and bring the birdie back to being a girly. They need to cross some big water thing too, and Justin builds a stone bridge with a magic and geometry, and Selena throws a pebble and breaks it. Loser. So Selena uses a simple levitation spell, and Justin hates it when she's always right, and there begins the brother-sister conflict / uncomfortable romantic flirtation. They sit by a romantic fire, gazing at each other, talking really quietly and slow, and I don't say it very often, but thank you. Meanwhile, little brother Max, who is the voice of Diego, see, I know that, is back at the resort wreaking havoc with mom and dad, who are going to use a treasure map too. I don't know, I'm really not paying attention at this point because I'm worried Selena is busy back at camp playing Kumbaya with her brother's magic stick. I love the scene where the girls don't understand what she's saying because Selena's speaking Spanish and she didn't know what to do, so she magically put up English subtitles for herself. Why doesn't she just do a Spanish spell on her brain and learn La Lengua? And then more creepy brother-sister dialogue when Justin tells Selena he shouldn't be on her so much. Agreed. And then there's lots of action, and I'm kind of bored. And then he gets emotional as Selena sees her mom and says, you don't know me, do you? And the mother was like, bitch, please, you're the maid from the hotel. Of course I know you. Now go get me a mojito. At this point, I thought maybe it wasn't a spell, and maybe mom and dad are just trying to teach them the importance of family. But you didn't want to mother your little brat. Now you don't get one. But that would have been way too smart. And is it me, or is Selena's hair growing magically during the movie? Is it magic, or does the continuity editor lady need to be fired? And the mom is like, I'm not your mom. I wouldn't forget my own kid. I gotta go. Vámonos, chicos, es tarde. The only solution is they can have their family wizard competition years early, like right now, and the winner can reverse the spell. So Selena and Justin are transported to some wizard desert field computer-generated game board, and then Selena looks fierce with blush and smoky eye and tight ponytail, and whoever wins gets all the power. Ready, set, magic. Oh, we're going? Okay. Why is she so funny? And they can only use earth, water, or fire. So you can't make like a magic invisible jet and fly it, which is what I would do. So Selena makes a wand Waterloo and waterboards over there. See, I knew those lessons. Calling Javier would pay off. And Mother is back at the resort and sees the mind freak guy with the bird lady who is now a lady, and she's nasty. So he turns her back into from a cunty lady to a sweet bird and gives them the miracle stone so the Madre can go get the children and husband back. Are you confused? Am I totally confusing you? Basically, this stone has power, and so once they get the stone, they'll be a family again, I think. Meanwhile, back at the contest, Selena wins, and she has the full wizard power now, and she looks like she just won the PlayStation 1 Dead or Alive, and she's like all in the air. You suck! But is it too late? Justin doesn't remember her as a sister or a lover. Selena is crying, and she tells him how she's jealous of him and how smart he is and kind and nice and hot. Please don't leave me here. And he's like, I don't know you, but I would never leave you. That's your sister! You're both wearing spandex, and your dad is right there. Okay, I won't ruin the end, but let's just say someone didn't remember or care that that was his sister, and now wizard babies are on the way. What the bok? The Secret Life of the American Wizard +8. How do you think it ended?